Hi. In today's video, we would see how rejection can affect mental health. Because at some point of time in our lives, we all have been rejected, especially in romantic relationship, and it hurts. It hurts so much. Rejection in relationship is an intentional act of pushing your partner away. While rejection can be experienced from anyone and in various aspects of life, rejection from a romantic partner can be particularly painful. This kind of rejection is a direct threat to an individual's sense of belonging and can have serious consequences for mental health. For instance, rejection sensitivity is a risk factor for developing depression and it can increase the existing symptoms. So, research keeps on going, and one study found that breakups and the associated rejection may be more likely to trigger depression in women. So women are more prone to such kind of depression which comes because of rejection. Additionally, rejection can lead to a range of mental health issues. So many mental health issues can be there, from anxiety to body dysmorphic disorder to borderline personality disorder, depression, sleeplessness, or loneliness, feeling all the more lonely or the more isolated and not wanting even to talk to anyone. So, extreme sensitivity to rejection is also a defining criterion for avoidant personality disorder and social phobia. Researchers have discovered a link between rejection sensitivity and suicidal thoughts in psychiatric patients. Individuals with suicidal ideation often feel like they don't belong and perceive themselves as burden to others. It's a common experience for those with rejection sensitivity. So, rejection has many effects. Psychological effects are all the more there. It can lead to emotional pain, anger, resentment, reservation, anxiety, depression, and sadness. These reactions are normal because feeling loved and accepted is a fundamental human need. Rejection can cause even those with high self esteem and confidence to question their self belief. They start feeling worthless, they start doubting themselves. Everyone will experience rejection at some point in their lives. Understanding the psychological effects of rejection and how to manage them can help to mitigate its impact. Rejection can be extremely painful, especially if it comes without explanation or after significant commitment and sacrifices. The initial response to rejection is often sadness and emotional pain. While people can recover from minor rejections quickly, more significant rejections can take a toll on their mental health and it can lead to prolonged emotional distress. So, have you ever thought that why does rejection hurt? There are many reasons behind it that rejection hurts so much. It hurts because being loved, cared for, and appreciated are deeply ingrained in human needs, in human psyche. When someone rejects us because of any reason, or they, because of circumstances, it can make us feel worthless and destabilize our need to belong. Rejection also damages self esteem, leading to self blame, self criticism, and self doubt. We know that rejection is painful and regardless of the circumstances or who is involved. However, its impact can be more severe for some individuals. So, there are 5 key insights into why rejection affects people differently. Our brain's response is also involved in that. So the brain's response to rejection mirrors physical pain. The emotional pain of rejection activates the same areas of brain as physical pain. For instance, the hurt you feel when a romantic interest declines, on even on a second date, it can be as intense as stubbing your toe. So the pain is almost the same. Then sensitivity to rejection increases likelihood of rejection. The more sensitive we are to rejection, the more likely it is that we would be rejected. Individuals who have experienced multiple rejections often become more sensitive to potential rejection in social settings. This heightened sensitivity can lead to sadness, anger, and social withdrawal, creating a vicious cycle. As they expect rejection, their behavior may be inadvertently leading to more rejection. So there is a kind of vicious circle can be there. Then emotional rejection is relived more intensely than physical pain. We tend to remember that rejection more than the physical pain that might have been caused years back. Emotional pain from rejection can be vividly recalled and felt even years later. In contrast, recalling a past physical pain, such as an injury, doesn't usually evoke the same intensity of discomfort. Rejection also undermines the need to belong. The human need to belong to social group is fundamental. We are made like that. So when rejected, individuals often feel worthless. Reconnecting with supportive family members, friends, and loved ones is crucial for emotional stability and managing the psychological effects of rejection. Extreme reactions to rejection have led some individuals to take drastic actions, which can be really scary. It can include suicide or violence. Rejection damages our self esteem completely. Positive self esteem underpins confidence and self worth, but rejection can lead to self blame, self criticism, and self doubt, which further diminishes self esteem. Blaming oneself for rejection in any setting, whether in relationship or in other contexts, it increases the chances of having emotional pain and hinders recovery. So, understanding these facts can help in developing strategies to cope up and mitigate the impact of rejection. So, we would also be explaining here the coping strategies. How can we cope up with rejection whenever we are rejected and we feel the pain? We don't want to come out into the mainstream, we feel depressed. So, how can we cope up? There can be certain healthy and constructive ways to deal with emotional rejection. And the first one being embrace rejection, accept and allow yourself to feel the pain of rejection. Acknowledge your feelings and let them flow through you. Unless you acknowledge, and if there is denial, you won't acknowledge. So you need to acknowledge your feelings and let them flow through you. Then understand the pain. Recognize that it's normal to feel hurt and analyze your feelings. Acceptance is the beginning of healing. Acceptance is very much important. It's very crucial. Unless we accept that there is a problem, we won't be able to find the solution to it. Express your emotions. Talk about your feelings with your trusted friends or write them down in a journal, in a diary. This can help you process and understand your emotions. And don't blame yourself. Avoid self blame and understand that there are many reasons for rejection. Self blame only adds to more pain. Be compassionate to yourself. Allow for self compassion. Surround yourself with people who love and support you. Being around those who care for you can help you to feel valued and respected. Because if you feel respected, your self esteem would again tend to rise. And don't let it affect you. Feel the pain, but don't let it linger. Remember that you are more than your present feelings, and you have the power to change your life. We all have the power to change our lives. So you have the power to change your life. Identify lessons learned. So when you are being rejected, you learn different lessons, different kind of lessons. Everyone that comes into our lives teaches us some lesson. So reflect on the relationship and the rejection. Consider what you can learn from the experience to foster personal growth. So go towards the positive side of it. Foster personal growth and focus on self improvement. Use this time to work on personal development, whether through hobbies, education, or self care activities. And then seek help. If you need help from a professional, don't be hesitant to seek help. Professional therapists can help you cope up with rejection and manage its effect. They can also help you understand the causes of rejection and how to address them. Stay hopeful. Remind yourself that rejection is a part of life. It is not the whole life. It is just a part of life, and that better opportunities await. Keeping a positive outlook can help you move forward. And then set new goals. Channelize your energy into setting and achieving new personal or professional goals. That's why I've said personal growth would be there. And celebrate small wins. Recognize and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, to build confidence and self worth. Celebrating small wins is really helpful in coming out of depression. While rejection is an inevitable part of life, because we all are rejected at some point of time in our lives. But learning to cope up with it can help us mitigate its impact and promote better mental health. Because your mental health is the most significant thing. Your well being is the most significant thing in your life. If you haven't subscribed to my channel till now, please subscribe it for more such content. Please like, share, and don't forget to press the bell button. See you in the next video.